Hey everybody, and Tony here with a tribute to one of my most favorite episodes of one of my most favorite Cartoon Network shows of all time, which is basically a huge homage to one of my most favorite Tchaikovsky ballets of all time. I'm, of course, referring to The Nutcracker from Courage the Cowardly Dog, which premiered on September 6, 2002. This particular episode is still up for debate if it's considered to be a holiday special or not. However, given the fact that The Nutcracker is a ballet usually performed throughout the holiday season, and if you want my 2 cents on it, then yes. In my opinion, this is a holiday special, and I will treat it as such, mostly because even though this isn't set in a wintry wonderland, nor does it involve Santa Claus or any other traditional Christmas element, the one holiday element found in this particular episode is, of course, the titular Nutcracker doll, and of course, the two entertaining dancing rats. Now, the reason why I loved this episode so much with a passion, which is also the main reason why I placed it in one of my top 25 favorite Courage the Cowardly Dog episodes, is that if it wasn't clear already, this is basically an homage to Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker. From the music to the choreography, everything about it just screams with excitement, and it certainly brought out the inner ballet fanboy in me as I enjoyed it thoroughly. This particular special starts off with Courage, Eustace, and Muriel in a dump, and they're basically trying to find what certain pieces of junk can actually be treasure in their eyes. Whether they find some coats or whether they find some pieces of antiques, each of these things, at least in their eyes, has a sort of value. That is until Courage encounters a Nutcracker doll, and he immediately takes a liking to it. However, in Storms come two dancing rats with only one thing in their minds, and that is not only to destroy Courage, but eat up both Eustace and Muriel. All the while, some excerpts of the Nutcracker's suite are being played, most notably the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy, the Trepak, and even the Waltz of the Flowers, just to name a few. So this is definitely one huge love letter to any fan of not only the Nutcracker, but of ballet in general, and this definitely felt like one. The way the rats were able to be so entertaining as the villains was just a lot of fun to witness. Their chemistry was so superb. Whether they serve as antagonists to Courage, Eustace, and Muriel, or even complement each other, they managed to steal the show with everything they do. They're just a lot of fun to witness because of just how awesome they are. And it also helped that Courage had to use the Nutcracker doll to not only fend for himself, but also use it as a weapon and even as a useful tool, which he managed to do very well, all thanks to his resourcefulness. Moreover, despite the fact that it's not really a true holiday special, the fact that the Nutcracker doll is being used, as well as having the rats as the foes, is proof that, in my opinion, this is definitely a holiday special by heart. And it definitely served its purpose so magnificently that I was totally enamored, and I have to give it a lot of kudos for everything it had to do. So this was definitely a major love letter, not only to fans of the Nutcracker, but also to Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker in general. I'm sure that any of you who have seen this episode would have also felt euphoric and enthusiastic, and especially especially enamored with the Nutcracker, so much so that you not only watched the original ballet but also listened to Tchaikovsky's wonderfully enchanting music. This is a definite must watch if you are a major fan of not only the Nutcracker but of ballet in general and even of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Well, that's all for now. Be sure to tune in much later where I venture into Adult Swim with the Space Ghost Christmas Special, a Space Ghost Christmas Special from Space Ghost Coast to Coast. So until then, happy holidays, everybody!